Hey YouTube, GeminiJets 5280 here with another airport update of Denver International Airport. Thanks for tuning in. I got a couple new airplanes, and I'll mention those. And I haven't made too many improvements airport-wise, but I have a couple of new planes, so I'm going to get into it. And I'm going to be doing some plane or some airport groundwork here in the next couple weeks. So next update, you should see some improvements. So we're going to start here in the cargo terminal. This is something that I need to fix, or build. It's going to go to Louisville, Kentucky, this MD-11. The next UPS 767-300 is going to go to Ontario. Here we have a FedEx 767-300, which is going to go to Memphis. Right here outside the United hangar, I pulled that out and did some work to it. I added the non-stops. And then I put one of these United logos, one's on the other side as well, so two of those. And here we have a 757-300 United, it's getting some maintenance done. In the hangar we have United 787-8, it's getting some maintenance work done by NSAL-1 or Hector. Here we have an American Eagle CRJ-700, which is getting some maintenance work done after a flight from LA, filling in for a CRJ-900. We have a JetBlue A321, which is doing a fictional flight to Fort Lauderdale. Here we have a WestJet 737-800, which is doing a flight to Calgary. We have a Delta 737-700, which is doing a flight filling in for a 737-800 to Minneapolis. We have a Delta 727-200 in SkyTeam colors doing a flight to Atlanta. A Alaska 737-800 with split scimitar winglets is next in line to take off for a flight to Seattle. Here we have an American 737-800 landing on the runway from Miami. We have a JetBlue A320 in the Blueberry tail, just getting in, or just leaving, on a flight to Long Beach, California. It's a fictional flight. Now we're going to move to Terminal A. Here we have a American A321, and that's going to do a flight to Philadelphia, operated by U.S. Airways. Here we have a JetBlue A320, which is doing a fictional flight to Orlando. Here we have a Frontier A319 doing a flight to San Diego. New model. Oh yeah, the FedEx over there. That's a new model. And the JetBlue back there is also a new model. I have had it before, but I sold it and then I bought a new one. So yeah, both those two Frontier A319s are new. I'll get to the second one in the end. Of A. Here we have Frontier 320, which just got on Central Texas International Airport, and is going to go to San Francisco. Here we have a Spirit A319, which just got in, and we're just going to do a flight to Dallas. Dallas flights on Terminal A today. Here we have a U.S. Airways A320, which is a new model, and it's getting some food loaded up with one of my new catering trucks. I'm just going to do a flight to Phoenix. I'm going to zoom in on the catering trucks. These are the Herpa catering trucks, and these are super cool. I'm going to show you in depth on the end, but I recommend them. If you have a 1/400 scale airport, they're a little pricey, but they're worth it. Tugs as well. And my other truck just broke again. Here we have an A321, a US Airways A321, which is doing a flight to, that one's going to CLT, Charlotte. We have an Alaska 737-900, which is doing a flight to Seattle. Just got in, and that's my dog Allie. Here we have an American 737-800, which is just arriving from Dallas, and I was gonna get the truck pulled up, but this truck just actually broke. So yeah, I need to buy more GeminiJets GSC anyways, but yeah, so this is going to be MD-80 family only truck, and 90s, and probably some original jets, because it doesn't go up anymore. Bummer, it's okay. Here we have an American 737-800, which is going to do a flight to Dallas, and it's just arriving. Oh, sorry, the American MD-80 was going to Chicago O'Hare. I knew I had something wrong. Here we have an American Eagle Embraer 170, which is going to go to Los Angeles. Whoops. Here I have an American 757-200, which is the final boarding call for Dallas. And it's just the tug's about to pull up. We have a British Airways 747-400, which is going to head off to London Heathrow, as Flight 218. And that is enough. I also got some of the Super Tugs, so that's one of them, pushing back the BA. Here we have a JetBlue A320 in the Blue Manatee color tail. And it's going to go to Boston. This might be a new model. I can't remember if I don't think it's a new model, but it might be. Here we have another JetBlue A320 in the barcode tail. It's going to go to JFK. And last but not least for Terminal A, we have a Spirit A319, a new model. It's going to go to Atlanta. Moving over to B, we have a United 737-900 in the Continental Heritage color. It's going to go to just arriving from Las Vegas. Here we have a United A320 in the United Friendship colors, Heritage. It's going to go to Fort Lauderdale. Here we have another United A320 in the regular colors. It's going to go to New York LaGuardia. Been pushed back by the new tug. Here we have United 77-200 going to head to Washington Dulles. Here we have a United 77-200 going to go to Maui, Hawaii. For most of my United planes, except for the 767 and the Dreamliners, they are all operating flights, real flights at the exact registrations operated in the past week or two. So I searched them and picked about Denver routes. So yeah, here we have a United 767-300, which is filling in for a 777-200 on its daily flight to Honolulu, Hawaii. Here we have a United 787-8, which is just loading up for a flight to Houston, Texas. Here we have a United A320 that's sitting crooked because it must have moved. It's going to head to Chicago O'Hare. Here we have a United 737-800, which is going to go to Boston. Here next we have a United 737-900, which is going to go to Spokane, Washington. Here we have a United A319, which is going to head to... Hold on. It's going to go to Mexico City. It's just arriving from Mexico City, and is going to go to Calgary, Alberta later this afternoon. Next up, we have the United 737-800 in the Star Alliance colors, which is going to head to Cleveland. Next up, we have a United A319, and it's going to go to Omaha, Nebraska. Back in the back, we have another United 787-8 Dreamliner, and it's going to go to Tokyo. Ooh, I just moved that one. Fix that. Okay, we'll fix this while we're at it. Now we're going to move to Terminal C. Starting with the Delta Connection Embraer 170. And this is going to operate a flight to Seattle. This is the actual plane that operated it today. Next up we have a Delta 757-200, which is getting some catering for a flight to Atlanta. Oh, and there's a garbage truck driving by. Next up we have a Delta 737-900. This is the CE Roman tail, or colors. It's going to head to New York John F. Kennedy for an Airbus A320. Next up we have an A320 going to head to LaGuardia, Delta. Better view of the MD-90. Here's a Delta MD-90, which is going to head to Minneapolis. Here we have a Delta 717, which is doing a flight to Cincinnati. It's sort of fictional. They usually fly a CRJ-900 on it, but I don't have a CRJ-900, and they didn't actually operate it when I made the routes yesterday. They didn't operate it yesterday. I think they operated a CRJ-900 today, but I had a 717 do it because I have a 717 and wanted a route for it. Next up we have an AirTran 717, which is going to go to Baltimore, Washington. Midway, Chicago Midway. Next up we have an Southwest 737-700 in the New Mexico 1 colors. It's going to go to Minneapolis. I'm going to move over there. Here we have a Southwest 737-800 in the Warrior 1 colors. And it's going to go to Oakland. Pushing back, we have a Southwest 737-300 in the Lone Star 1 colors. It's going to head to Ontario. Behind it, we have a Southwest 737-700, which is going to go to Los Angeles. Here we have one more Southwest 737-700, which just is arriving from Baltimore. Moving over here, we have a Delta 737-900, which is operating a flight to Los Angeles, it's a fictional flight. And right there, we have a Delta A319, which just arrived from Minneapolis and is going to head to Salt Lake City. One more, we have a new model, a Delta 757-200 with no winglets in the colors motion colors. And it is heading, just got in from Atlanta, and it's going to go to Detroit Metro. Here we have an Alaska 737-800, which is going to go on a fictional flight to SoCal Plane Spotter 15's Virginia Airport, Los Angeles, California. And here we have a Delta MD-90, which is going to go to Detroit. And last but certainly not least, we have a Lufthansa 747-400, which is just arriving from Frankfurt. So I have a couple models up here I wanted to mention. I have Lufthansa A330-300, a Vietnam A350, and Air Force One, and I'm selling a couple planes. I'm selling my Tulip United 787-8, the WestJet 737-800, which already has a buyer, so I guess it's not for sale. Delta 737-900, but I think I already have a buyer for that as well. A China Southern A380, a Vietnam A350, a Delta 737-700, and probably United A320. And I also have been accepted into the Blue Skies Alliance. So I will have some more. So I'll have probably some hangers, a hanger or two for them. I'm also gonna have some logos, probably on some jetways. I haven't really decided everything yet, but I have been accepted. That was last night, so I'm gonna end the update with that. So like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. GeminiJets 5280. If you have any questions or model inquiries about buying, send me a kick message to GeminiJets 5280 or a Snapchat, Skier, SKIER 154. Thanks for watching, and we'll have another update with some airport improvements in probably a couple weeks. Thank you.